LePage for 5th.
Not working too good.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. back in 13th on the restart. He was the leader of the caution. And he is on the outside.
Wally, there's a lot of drivers that would rather be someplace else than where they are right now.
Some of those guys right there stuck in the center would rather be up front.
While we watch this frantic action, what about the decision to leave Michael Waltrip on the track? Marty Snider's with his crew chief.
I asked Slugger Labby, actually his crew chief, why did you not pit? He said, hey, 2 reasons. One, we can make it all the way on fuel. And secondly, the car is running hot. If the car is out front, it'll cool the engine a little better, so we really had an overheating problem. And I also asked him, are you nervous? He said, absolutely, I'm nervous. I've never won a Winston Cup race. Would you be nervous? To Matt Yoakum.
Marty, Robert Yates made the call to keep both his race cars out. The 28 crew chief, Michael Fatback McSwain, told me they can go to lap 189, no problem, which is 1 lap past the checkered flag, and the 88 car stayed out as well. Both are confident they can go the distance, and hopefully one can go to victory lane.
And 8-car junior just got in the back of Mark Martin there a little bit again. I'll tell you, that was a heck of a save through the tri-oval.
All it takes is one slip, one mistake, and there'll be 15 cars in the big wreck. The tension is getting thick.
And especially back there where Junior, Bobby Hamilton, Rusty Wallace, all those cars are.
Jeff Gordon right in the middle of all that. The champ. He's back in 19th.
Look at that A-car just blow by car.
He's been the strongest all day. He's led the most laps in the race. Oh, contact there with Robbie Gordon. Robbie tried to jump up in front of him.
Yep. He tried blocking that move, so Junior wouldn't put him in the middle.
Kevin LePage, Jeff Burton there, side by side. That's for 5th. On board Dale Jr. Remember this 97 car, Kurt Busch is not on the lead lap. He's back in 31st. The 93 car, Dave Blaney is not on the lead lap, nor is the 25 of Jerry Nadeau, who's getting down out of the way.
Junior just turns left, coming off turn 2, and goes by the 97 car. Now which car is he going to choose? The 97, 99, or the 7?
Or will he go 3 wide by himself?
Doesn't look like he needs much help when he wants to pass somebody.
Deciding to go with Jeff Burton, and it looks like
2 by 2.
I started saying it was a wide decision, but the 7 car, LePage, is still right there.
Marty Snider.
Boy, guys, this looks a lot like the Pepsi 400 from Daytona. Remember, at the end of that race, Junior restarted 6th with 6 laps to go. Today, he restarted 13th with many more laps than that to work with, and it looks like he's headed back to the front again.
He's got a long way to go. 28 laps, that's a long way here at Talladega.
Right on the back bumper of Jeff Burton.
Here they come, outside of Ricky Rudd for 2nd. Jr. on $1 million ride toward the front. Remember, he's one of the 5 drivers that can take the Novo 5 bonus. Jeff Burton to the lead. Dale Jr. to 2nd.
And they just blew by Michael Waltrip.
It's Michael waving his hand at Ricky Rudd for him. Michael Waltrip was waving his hand inside the car when Ricky Rudd ducked to his outside.
I thought maybe he was saying, come on, hook up with me, but he's losing spots. He's on the bottom of the racetrack. It looks like Michael Waltrip has a problem.
He's not coming to pit road.
You ain't missing? Man, what a tough play.
Said might be a red limiter going bad, is what he said. Tough break for Michael. He's fallen back into the field. Jeff Burton is the leader. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is second. 26 laps to go in the EA Sports 500 from Talladega on NBC. Bobby Hamilton has just taken the lead in the EA Sports 500 at Talladega, presented by Dodge. Not going to be the last lead change we see, the way this thing's shaping up in the final laps. 30 cars on the lead lap. They're all in a big bunch. A couple of lap cars mixed in.
The guy to help him get there is 29 car of Kevin Harvick, who they had a little contact last week and some worse at Martinsville. But like they said earlier, you got to put that behind you. When you strap in a race car, it's a new day, it's a new race, especially when you come to a place like Talladega, where you really even can't think about paybacks or anything like that.
22 laps to go, Walter. You got a couple of lap cars up there at the front of the pack. Harvick in the 29, Kurt Busch in the 97, in among the leaders.
Well, if I'm on the lead lap, I'm screaming, wanting them guys to get out of there so we can go racing. But if I'm a lap down, I gotta stay there in case the yellow comes out so I can get my lap back.
Well, I think those guys have every reason, every right to be there until about 10 laps to go. They should stay there.
And I agree with you, Benny. 10 laps to go, they should get out of there and let those guys race.
Earnhardt Jr. rides Hamilton up off the bottom lane, back out front. His teammate Kenny Wallace is pushing him. Last year, Kenny Wallace pushed Dale Earnhardt Sr. to his 10th victory here at Talladega in a frantic dash over the final miles.
In the car that he's right next to. The 55 car.
Yeah, Kenny Wallace was driving that 55 last year. Jeff Gordon hanging in there. There's the scoring serial on Junior. He took the green flag 13th on that restart.
Here goes Hamilton back on the outside. It really is amazing how the inside-outside line all of a sudden seems like one of them is an advantage.
Checking the race for the championship. 6 races to go, including today's. Jeff Gordon and Ricky Rudd. Gordon running 7th. Rudd shuffled back to 18th. He was second on the restart.
2-0. 20 laps to go. Bill Webber, what they said down in the Bobby Hamilton pits.
Last thing they said to him, Benny, was take it easy, cowboy, be smart. On Tuesday at the shop, the 55 team didn't know if they should be mad, frustrated, disappointed, or happy after what happened at Martinsville on Monday. They thought they had a car that could win the race, and then it got taken away from them. So they came in here knowing what they did at Talladega in April, not only to win this race, but to get back the one that was taken from them last Monday. They desperately want to go to victory lane today after what happened at Martinsville.
Look at Rusty Wallace riding the rim. 4 wide back there.
And I tell you what, Rusty Wallace went in turn 3 that time on the outside, 4 wide. And here he still comes on 3 deep on the outside.
He's still not too far back to win it.
And he's got an awfully good car in Bobby Gordon with him, the 31 car.
Mike Wallace pushing up through the center. Kenny Wallace trying to decide if he stays in front of Jeff Burton. He doesn't. Burton shuffles Kenny Wallace away. Johnny Benson comes through to third. Here comes Tony Stewart, who's been hanging around the back all day. Michael Waltrip leading the race moments ago. He's on pit road now, Marty.
And remember, we told you that's one of the reasons he stayed out, Alan, was because the car was overheating, and that eventually looks like what will do it. Michael Waltrip today, an overheated and cooked engine as he sits on pit road.